What's up, everybody? Hey guys, it's Colossal Killer. It is Sunday, and I told you guys I would do a deck video today, so on the weekend, so it is the weekend. So I'm going to be doing my Gogogo deck. But before I do anything else, make sure you like my videos, comment, and subscribe so I can get notified from all my new videos like this one. So today I'm bringing you my Gogogo deck. And we're just going to go ahead and get right into this. So I'm running Gogogo Ghost. And what it does is, when this card is summoned, special summoned, you can target one Gogogo monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in defense position. Then change this card to defense position. I can only use this effect once per turn. I'm only running one of this one. So for the two ups, I'm running Gogogo Gigas. And just for FYI, all of these are 4 stars. But this one has an ability to, while this card is in the graveyard, if you special summon a Gogogo monster, except during the damage step, I can special summon this card from my graveyard in face at defense position. I cannot conduct the battle phase the turn I activate this effect. I can only use this effect once per turn. So I run 2 of that. It is pretty helpful. We got 2 golden form. This one's a really good one. This one is has question mark for attack and defense points, but listen to what it does. It says this card cannot be normal summon or set. This must be special summoned from your hand by tributing one Gogogo monster. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card's attack is double the original attack of the tributed monsters. Any battle damage your opponent takes is halved. Once per turn, during either player's turn, if a effect monster is activated on your opponent's side of the field, this card loses exactly 1,500 attack points, and if it does, negate the effect. Yeah, so it loses 1,500 attack points, but it can negate a monster effect once per turn, which is good for some of those pesky ones. We got 2 Go Rams, and this one's a good one. It's a 2,300 beater for start. Not bad for being a 4-star. What it does is, if this card is summoned, change it to defense position. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, send one Gogogo monster from your deck to the graveyard. That's good if I need to get like Gigas or the next one, Gogogo Golem in the graveyard. Speaking of, we all know what he does. I run 2 of them. And now we're getting to the 3 ups. So here's some of the newer stuff. We got Dododo Dwarf Gogogo Gloves. I know some of these names are really weird, but this one's one of the really good ones. I can spam this one quite a bit. It says, during your main phase, you can special summon one Zubaba or Gagaga monster from your hand. If you control a Gogogo or Dododo monster, except this one, while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You'd only use each of these effects once per turn. Now, if you use it as an overlay unit and they get sent to the graveyard, you can still keep spamming it because it's not leaving the field. It's being used as an exceed material. And then, one of the key cards in here, Utopic Automatopoeia. He is a 3 of I run. He is also badass card. And this card's name is treated as Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, and Dododo cards. That's its name is treated. It says, during your main phase, you can special summon up to 1 each Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, or Dododo monsters from your hand in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except exceed monsters. You can only use this effect once per turn. So you can only use this effect of Utopic Onomatopoeia once per turn. Yeah. But he is still an awesome card. Okay, next we got Gogogo Giant. We all know what he does. He's pretty much a staple in here. Well, he can be anyway. But I think this would be the staple for the Gogogos. Gogogo, Aristria, and Dexia. Now this is an awesome card. Listen to this. While another Gogogo monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target a Gogogo monster for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target Gogogo monsters on the field with card effects. And it doesn't say except this one. It includes himself. So if you have two, you've got a lock. They can't attack or target your Gogogos. But it has an additional ability I don't really get a chance to use a whole lot. But it says, an Exceed monster that's summoned using only this and another Gogogo monster as a material gains this effect. When it is Exceed summoned, you can target one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. Change it to defense position and change its defense to 0. So that's good at getting over some heavy defensive monsters. And now we've got Zubaba Bancho Gagaga Coat. I know some of these names are weird, but they're really fun. Especially this one's a good one. If you control a Zubaba or Gagaga monster, except this one, while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. You can target one Gogogo or Dododo monster in your grave and special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Exceed monsters. I can only use each effect of this card once per turn. So yeah, the monsters have ridiculous names, but it is a really fun deck. I'm still perfecting it, but it's still really fun. All right, now we go to spells and traps. So for the 1-ofs, I run a Twin Twister. I run a Monster Reborn. I run Double or Nothing. Yes, I run a Utopia double package. Somewhat of a double package. I run a Foolish Burial. And now we get to the stuff I have 3 of. We don't have any 2-ofs. So the first one is a 3-of is Automata Para. What it does is you can only activate one of this card per turn. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard and add up to 2 of these monsters from your deck to your hand. You cannot add 2 of the same from the same category. So I can add one Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, or Dododo. So I can add up to 2, but not of the same one, which actually helps me get for Utopic Onomatopoeia since he's considered all. Then we got the card that goes with that one called Automata Pickup. And what it does, I run 3 of it as well. When this card is activated, I can add one Automata card from my deck to my hand, except this one. I can target one Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, or Dododo monster I control. All monsters you currently control become the level of that monster until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. I can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can activate one Automata Pickup per turn. Yeah, I don't really use that last effect, but I normally use it to grab the Automata card. And for something different, I run 3 Catapult Zones. It's a good card for this deck since they're mostly all rocks. Once per turn, if a monster you control would be destroyed by battle, I can send one rock monster from my deck to the graveyard instead. That'll help me set up my graveyard for later plays. It's a good field spell. And then for spells and traps, I run a Solemn Warning and a Mirror Force times 2. And that's the main deck. We're going to go to the extra deck now. So we run 2, which is the only 2-ofs I run in here so far. The 2, number 55, Gogogo Goliath. What he does is he's a generic summon. All monsters you control gain 800 defense. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 level 4 Earth Rock type monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. I can only use this effect once per turn. So yeah, that'll help me get like a Aristria Dexia from my grave or a Giant. And for some of the other stuff I'm running a number 41 Baguska. I kind of want to bump it up to 2, just because I'm a dick. We run a Tornado Dragon. We run number 52, Diamond Crab King. For those of you who don't know, once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card. Change this card's defense to 0, and if you do, change its attack to 3,000. These changes last until the end of this turn. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. If this card is attacked, change it to attack position at the end of the battle phase if it has no exceed materials. I can only control 1 of this card. It's good for getting a beat over. I run a Utopia and Utopia Double. I ran a Gagaga Magician. What he does is you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 exceed monster in your grave except it. Special summon it, but negate its effect. I can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn, a Utopic Future Exceed monster that has this as an exceed material gains this effect. During your main phase, you can detach 2 materials from this card, then target 1 exceed monster you control until end of turn. Changes the attack to 4,000 and negate its effects. I don't have Future. I run Masquerade, number 104. I run a Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. I run a Abyss Dweller, Gagaga Samurai, Castell, Gagaga Magician, no, Cowboy. I run number 98, Anti-Topian. It's kind of like Utopia, but in reverse. He doesn't negate the attack, he switches the monster that's attacking to defense position. Also, if I have a Utopia, I believe I can summon this from my graveyard and attach that Utopia to it as a material. And we got Masquerade, which when a monster effect is activated, I can detach 1 and negate the activation. And if I do, inflict 800 points of damage to my opponent. And I can send a top card of my opponent's deck to the graveyard. So yeah, that's what I'm running. I kind of want to get Utopia, the Lightning, and Prime in here, but I got to get another Lightning. But anyways, that's my deck. Sorry I was a little rushed at the end. I'm running out of time. But tell me what you think. Is there stuff I can add into here and make it better? Or do I need something with the extra deck? Let me know. Until then, my killers, I hope you liked this video. I hope I did good on it. It feels like it's been a while since I've done a video on a deck. But for my killers, I hope you guys stay safe, be smart, and don't be stupid. With that said, I'll see you guys on my next video.